No, next game. We want the roof open. Do I want the roof closed or open? Closed. All the time. Jeff Bagwell is up the ball. And we're playing in Toronto. Yeah, we're playing away. We're playing.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Lance McCullers.
The only problem with putting the roof over it.
EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, he's had a number of starts. Finally won his first game in his last outing. He'll be looking to add to that total here.
Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there. Steven Piscotty will stand in. He'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race.
Boy, he's had a good batting average all season long, and then yesterday, boy, he just tacked on, didn't he? 5 hits and nothing.
A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay throw. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Jeff Bagwell will get his first opportunity here. Currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Boy, just an amazing season he's had so far, and he's in the top 5 in average. Maybe he can get it.
And this one is gone. A home run.
It wasn't gone. I don't think so. Doesn't hit the top.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. 29 home runs for him on the year. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0. Chris Colabello will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in the interleague ballgame. To give him a little bit of a break from the field, but still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Trainer!
And when you see a guy rip one like this, one pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
In there, no balls and a strike. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And it's been a little bit of a rocky start to the homestand. Just 1 win to show for their first 4 games. I think it starts with the pitching. They've got to get a good performance out of this starter if they want to turn around their fortunes.
Salvador Perez will dig in now, and he's come through in many a situation like this, currently 4th in the National League RBI race.
Yeah, and you know he can be found on the leaderboards for batting average and home runs too, guys, so he's having a special year so far.
Gone!
It's gone!
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's fighting off way too much of the plate. They've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Ian Desmond will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play.
Well, it's still early in the season, but the first several weeks have been pretty impressive for this guy. We're just anxious to see if he can just keep this pace up.
Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and it's in time. Jared Weaver, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that whip. It is ridiculously low. I'm not sure he's going to be able to keep that up, but I'll tell you what, that is impressive.
no plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
And they're already well on their way to another win, and we've only played half an inning. I tell you, this team can score runs in bunches, and they're off to a fantastic start here.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
They got to be more patient out there. Work the count a little bit. Try and get to this guy early before he settles in.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Another one bites.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Edwin Encarnacion gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Lowry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 4-0. Marcell Ozuna will stand in, fresh off a 4-hit ball game back on Wednesday. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, this is really turning into an onslaught now. I mean, you see it right there. 7 hits against him now. We're still just in the second inning. You want to at least give him a chance to work out of it, but at this point, I can't really see him turning this thing around.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Parra looks up, and a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. A 2-run shot there for Denard Span. Number 11 for him on the season as they pile on.
He caught it.
6-0. Leap high as he makes the catch. Well done. In now, Jeff Bagwell. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Chris Colabello strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rendell Grichuk will lead things off here with his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great, but you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just pack away. A couple runs here, a couple runs there. Get yourself into slam range. That's 4 runs down.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And, you know, it's pretty safe to say that anytime you give a guy 7 runs of support here in the first half of a ball game, he's probably going to be okay out there. And he gets the first out of this inning here.
Mark Canha comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Franco in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Gerardo Parra will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
Weaver looks in. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that 2-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So a good inning there for Jared Weaver. Miguel Sokolovic is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Salvador Perez steps in with another shot to do some damage after hitting a 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Grichuk is there, and that's the first out of the inning. And with one gone now, that'll bring in Jed Lowry. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run.
We'll send them packing.
It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry. Number 13 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Desmond. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the
double,
fastball
double,
so far, and this is another
trouble.
example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it, and he jumps all over this one.
That's in there. Base hit. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. A tag for one. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Brandon Phillips will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Lowry is there to make the catch, and it's one pitch, one gone here in the bottom of the third. Striding into the box, Nick Hundley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Ozuna to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Brooks Robinson will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Franco has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Barry Larkin will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so you got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now. That's going to get him into trouble if he keeps.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Bernard Span is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And he will make it there as he starts the fourth with a leadoff double. Stephen Piscotty digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Driven nicely into the gap. Around third, here's Span for the plate. The run scores from second, make it 9-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Jeff Bagwell drives into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
He must not have gotten the face.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 10-0 score. And he's safe. Chris Colabelli stands in.
They didn't bring him in to
Solo
do
homer in his previous trip.
AI.
He proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
But there to handle it is Phillips as he pulls it in for the first
Actually,
down.
my created character looks better than him. He looks like default.
Michael Franco will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around third and being waved on home. In to score, the runner from second. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double.
Tack on another run there. He's put up 11 now in the ballgame, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. The relay, too late, and he's safe at third. Jed Lowry leans in looking to replicate his last at-bat when he launched a solo home run.
Yeah, he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see.
And they'll extend the lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Ian Desmond steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up the team.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Dave Winfield is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Dan Weaver's ready. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And taken in out there for the first out.
That catcher was really...
Edwin Encarnacion stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground. But that one rolls foul. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he'll lay off here as Weaver runs it full now. It's 3-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Tap foul at home plate. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat. At the plate, Rendell Gritcher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order.
Just happen
just
like
about
that?
given up for dead. It's 12. Marcell Ozuna heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now.
Fan good,
the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Line hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stephen Piscotty stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Jeff Bagwell strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. Is in time. He's cut down at the plate as they... Mark Hanna comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth. Weaver gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Here's Weaver back at it now as the first pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to the left, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
And a home run for Toronto.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Brandon Phillips is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Stepping in, Nick Hundley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Zach Putnam will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Chris Colabello will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Michael Franco.
Yeah, we got
ready
somebody.
for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grichuk giving chase. 1 down.
Oh, crap.
On to first, a double play.
I didn't know there was down base.
Will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Hard liner towards short. Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Brooks Robinson will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had off balance all game.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Grounded to third. Franco has it. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Barry Larkin comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Weaver into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Lowry's got it. Throw on to first, and Weaver's really got it working here. There are two gone. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. Opposing batters have not been having a lot of fun against him. Pretty intimidating when you're facing a guy with an ERA like he's carrying around.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Dribbled to the right side. Perez scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
Try to choke him.
Jed Lowry will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ian Desmond gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
It's out in there.
A solo home run that time for Ian Desmond. 19th home run for him on the season as this lead got even wider. Here's Marcell Ozuna. That's a swing and lift, a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo shot here to the left. Number 21 for him on the season as the blowout continues. He pulls this one into right. Winfield is there, 2 down. Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He singled his last time up. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ballgame. Jeff Bagwell strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Chris Colabello steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turf.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Michael Franco stands in, the 8th man to bat in the inning. He'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in there. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think this is the 27 Yankees up there. Now that 16-run
short, hit hard. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot. This offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Now the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Rendell Grichuk stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. In there, strike one.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Mark Hanna will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Desmond is there for it, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order, and they remain well. Michael Tonkin will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Jed Lowry is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Lifted the other way out to left center. Parra has it in his tracks. 1 away. Ian Desmond will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Hard liner to center field. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Only having the closer.
Marcelo Zuna comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Bernard Span steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park, just like he did in the 2nd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Winfield on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. And he'll make it up safely to 3rd, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Stephen Piscotty. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grichuk is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out. Gerardo Parra will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. And he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he's got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Brandon Phillips will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Nick Hundley will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning.
Get my clothes ready.
Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Jeff Bagwell steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
Well, he's just stroking it, Matt. I was watching him earlier in batting practice, and he looked good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
I want clothes ready.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Digging in and looking for more, Maikel Franco. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. Swung on and hit deep to left center, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
This guy's had such a good year at the plate. Driving in runs, hitting the ball out of the ballpark. You kind of expect a ball like this to clear the wall, but instead it's going to be off the wall. And he just cruises into second with another double on the season.
It didn't take him the night before, but it took him last night. Alright. Well, I fell asleep. Fine. Well, this could have been the last game. Coming home now. Going to the YMCA workout.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Hit hard to short. Throw will get him the first for out number 1, but on the play, another runner coming to score. So coming to the plate, Jed Lowry. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him the pitch that he likes.
Oh, wow, what a stop. It's there. He got him.
Made it look easy. 2 runs already, and now you can make it 3 as he comes through with a simple ground ball with a runner on third to drive him in.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Winfield's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Brooks Robinson will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
windup and
Hey.
the 0-1.
Hey.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Barry Larkin will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Taken high and deep to right. Piscotty ranging back. A leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Dave Winfield stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
And it's quickly 0-2. One out, nobody on. On the ground near home. Perez has it. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I'm not sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the Gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Home run number 5 on the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right.
Because he kept on hitting and hitting and hitting. Let's get some cards. Lock 'em. Yeah, nothing good. Again. Alright, this is the end. See you tomorrow.
Good game.
Goodbye. Now, thank you.